Thanks for joining us for First at 5, and 5 o'clock means polls in our viewing area close in just 2 hours. I'm Mary Grace Scully.
And I'm Samantha Serban. More than 5 million Floridians voted early this election, and millions more today could set a record for a midterm turnout. Zach Oliveri spoke to many voters today about their hot-button issues.
From the governor's race to GRU to greyhounds, people told me what drove them to the polls, and there's a ton of interest. The last time midterm turnout in Alachua County surged above 55% was in 2002. As of this hour, the running total is 57.2% and counting.
After months of campaigning, the day for voters to make their decision on key issues and races has arrived. People in Alachua County hit the polls in potentially record numbers to cast their ballots in the midterm election.
People are very passionate about the direction that the country is going and which direction they want the country to go in. And I think on both sides, whether you're, Democrat, Republican, Independent, I think people want to have their voices heard because they don't want something to happen and say, well, I didn't vote.
When voters came out to the 27th precinct behind me, they hoped to cast their vote in a crucial midterm election. But when they got to the polls this morning, their voice was almost silenced.
A small number of voters at the 27th precinct were handed ballots that didn't include the city questions on it about spring elections and GRU governance.
If I had submitted that ballot, my vote would not have been counted.
The issue was resolved by the Alachua County Supervisor of Elections Office.
It affected a small number of voters. We were able to quickly figure out what the issue was. We were alerted by a number of people, and everybody from here on out will receive the correct ballot style.
Several voters told us they were focused on the governor's race.
I think that it's very important that we elect Mayor Gillum to be governor of Florida.
I wanted to make sure that whoever we elected as governor didn't bring state taxes to Florida. That was one of the issues that I was concerned about.
And some were just excited about voting for the first time.
I had that feeling that your vote doesn't really count that much because you're just one person, but it gave me a lot of pride to do it.
WUFT News will partner with the PBS NewsHour tonight to bring you an entire night of election results and analysis. Between the two of us, we'll cover local races, state races, and the national balance of power. Here's the lineup for Channel 5 tonight. As the polls close for most of the state, the PBS NewsHour will get things started at 7 o'clock. When the polls close in the Panhandle at 8, the NewsHour will shift to election mode with Vote 2018 coverage lasting close to midnight, perhaps longer if events warrant. The NewsHour is setting aside the last 3 minutes of each hour for local stations to give an update on local races. So we'll do that each hour, but you can watch extended versions with much more local content through Facebook Live. Just check tonight's post at the WFT News Facebook page. I'll be hosting those updates along with Meredith Sheldon, and we hope you're able to watch. For now, reporting live from UF's Innovation Newsroom, Zach Oliveri, WUFT News.